Howdy y'all and welcome. Hope y'all are doing well out there so far. Here to do a little short update here on this winter storm that's going to be impacting the Ohio Valley Midwest. I'm sure y'all most likely heard this all over the news and pretty much everywhere. Everybody's been beating the dead horse on this. We can see the winter storm warning has been issued in eastern Kansas and western Illinois, and I would expect this to be pushed further towards the east. It just depends on where the ice and sleet is going to be setting up at. That's why they haven't issued an ice storm warning or winter storm warning further towards the east, because this area could still be seeing some ice and sleet and some reductions in the snow totals. We'll get into that here in a little bit. But there's also a severe weather threat down by Texas into Mississippi. So it's looking like a big storm system is going to be setting up as we head into and a little bit past this weekend. So let's go ahead and cover the winter storm. You can see the winter storm warning goes into effect through Monday morning out by Kansas into Missouri. Some areas going to be getting in on 6 to 13 inches of snow with ice accumulations up to 2/10 of an inch with winds gusting to upwards of 35 miles an hour. So let's go ahead and cover the winter storm before we cover the severe weather event. Now we can see the winter storm is going to be getting started on Saturday. Some sleet and freezing rain in Missouri and parts of Kansas. This is going to be intensifying as we head into Sunday morning. And this is where it's very uncertain at, and that's why they haven't issued any winter storm warnings or ice storm warnings just yet, because each model run is showing different areas to where the sleet, freezing rain, and snow line is going to be setting up at, especially in southern Indiana and northern Kentucky. But as of right now, it's looking like intense snow is going to be occurring in central Illinois down into western West Virginia into eastern Kentucky by Sunday afternoon. And the winter storm warning areas as of right now are going to be dealing with some sleet and freezing rain. And watch as we head into Sunday evening, the sleet and freezing rain is going to head further towards the north, and heavy snow is going to be occurring in central and eastern Indiana. And this is going to be what's going to be causing a reduction in the snow totals, is the sleet and freezing rain. And then we're going to be getting a little bit of a break as we head into Monday morning. There could be some school closures and delays, most likely closures I would expect, because this is such a significant snow event. We can see significant snow occurring in much of central Ohio into western Pennsylvania and much of West Virginia and Maryland. And then our next round is going to be coming through, and this is what's going to be causing our significant snowfall. And that's going to be finally getting out of the country as we head into Tuesday. So basically the reasons why they haven't issued the winter storm warning, ice storm warning, is because of the setup of this sleet, freezing rain, and snow line by Sunday evening into Monday morning. So most likely there will be ice storm warnings and winter storm warnings issued. So please go out and get you what you need now. For stores are rated, most likely they're already rated, but make sure you go out and get you some firewood for the wood burning stove and kerosene if you have kerosene heaters and all that stuff. Let's go and take a look at the snow totals here in the National Blend of Models, and then we'll take a look at the National Weather Service, see what they think. Now, you can see the snow totals through Tuesday. I would expect 5 to 10 inches over here in east central Illinois into eastern Ohio. Of course, the Appalachian Mountains are going to be getting on more. I would expect within the winter storm warning area from western Illinois into eastern Kansas, I would expect upwards of 8 to 12 inches. Now, of course, subject to change. I'll keep y'all updated as that ice is going to be cutting down on the snow totals. As we take a look at the ice totals, we can see less than a quarter inch of ice is going to be expected within much of Kentucky. And it's looking like more of southern Indiana is going to be getting in on the icing. Now, subject to change, of course. A lot of model runs have been showing the icing further towards the south, and then the next model run will show it further towards the north. Very uncertain. Keep y'all updated, of course, on X and Facebook, but every day we get closer to this event, the models are becoming more consistent, so I'll be out there reporting on this, by the way, out there outside the Winds Weather headquarters here in southern Indiana. As we take a look at the National Weather Service model, we can see through Monday morning, about the same, 5 to 10 in Indiana, all the way into western Pennsylvania, and of course within the winter storm warning area, 8 to 12. Ice totals, about the same, about a quarter of an inch down here in Kentucky, southern Illinois, southern Indiana. But like I said earlier, I'll be out there outside the Winds Weather headquarters here in southern Indiana reporting on this winter storm as it starts to progress and get worse. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Now, how you can prepare for the winter storm a few days out. If the forecast calls for a winter storm, you should prepare now. Obviously, y'all should already have what you need because stores are going to be rated here pretty soon. So make sure you check your smoke detectors and all that, and replenish fuel sources like kerosene, and if you have a wood burning stove, make sure you have wood necessary for that. And day before, make sure to adjust your plans, have multiple ways to receive warnings, bring pets inside, bring them food and water. During and after the event, check on neighbors, properly ventilate the house, keep generators at least 20 feet from your home, and take it easy when shoveling. And here's how you can prepare your home for winter weather. Keep enough non-perishable food and water and medication for at least 3 days. Ensure you have warm clothing and blankets. Make sure you have updated first aid kit and charge your phones in advance, because there will most likely be power outages because of this ice storm going to be occurring in Kentucky. Now, there is no good way to prepare for an ice storm, but we can see how much ice can cause power outages. Really not much ice can cause power outages. And here's a better illustration of this. About an inch of ice is obviously devastating. Anything over a quarter inch is widespread to major. Anything at a quarter inch or below is going to be causing isolated power outages. So just use your common sense. Anything over a fourth of an inch of ice, there will be an ice storm warning issued. Winter weather advisory you can see on the right here. Hazardous travel, of course, with that. Winter weather driving tips. If you're driving on ice, then make sure you have a distance of 10 to 14 seconds. If there's snow, it's 5 to 8. Rain, 3 to 5. And dry, really 3 to 4. You could be on somebody's bumper if it's dry. Just don't get brake checked. And here's the difference between ice, sleet, and rain and snow. Sleet is droplets freeze and form ice before reaching the surface. Freezing rain is rain freezes on contact, which causes power outages. You basically got to take it slow and use your common sense when you're traveling. Please don't get out if you don't have to, but if you have to, please be careful. Clean off your car so that snow don't fly off of it and blind people. Keep it slow so you don't rear end people. Turn the headlights on and leave extra distance between you and the snow plow and between vehicles. And of course, ice. Don't slip on the ice. So basically, grab what you need now. Grab your essentials that you need before stores are raided. And if you have to head out, please be careful. Don't head out if you don't have to. You know, I keep repeating myself. And prepare to shovel a whole bunch of snow and prepare for some treacherous travel conditions here soon. Now let's go ahead and get into the severe weather side of things. Now keep in mind, we don't know what the main hazards will be just yet. I'll keep y'all posted on it, of course. There's a slight risk issued. I'm thinking mainly high winds is going to be the main threat. As you can see, it's going to be a line of thunderstorms going to be rolling through, most likely a squall line. We can see right around 40 to 50 mile an hour wind gusts possible. I would expect right around 20 to 30 mile an hour sustained winds. And we take a look at the temperatures of what we could expect. Me in the 60s and 70s, so the thermodynamics are there for severe weather. So I would expect high winds with isolated tornadoes during the early afternoon into late evening time frame. So I'll be keeping y'all posted when the Storm Prediction Center updates the threats. As it's looking like a crazy weather system is going to be in store for much of the eastern half of the country. And before I let y'all go, after this storm system rolls through, by Tuesday, expect some very chilly temperatures. We can see getting down into the single digits and the negatives as we head into right around Wednesday and Thursday time frame. So prepare now for a treacherous ride as we head into right around the middle of January, y'all. So I hope y'all enjoyed this short forecast video. Make sure you stay safe out there if you're within the winter storm warning and watch area. Grab what you need now before the stores are raided. They're most likely going to be raided here pretty soon, as the media has been beating the dead horse on this winter storm. As far as severe weather goes, don't know what the main threats will be. I'll let y'all know though. Although mainly the threats are going to be isolated tornadoes, small hail, and high winds is going to be the primary threats I'm thinking, so keep that in mind. Now we'll be outside the winds weather headquarters, reporting on this snowstorm as it progresses, and I'll most likely get the drone up in the air as well. I'll charge that after this video is done. As it's looking like 5 to 10 inches of snow could be possible from Indiana over into Pennsylvania, and 8 to 12 could be possible from eastern Kansas into western Illinois. So, again, like, comment, subscribe. Stay safe out there. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, never stop forecasting.